What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Alright, so before I get into this video, I want to give a big shout out to the YouTube channel Dreamers Pro for doing this video. This is where I saw this information. I'm going to put a link to the video in the pinned comment in the comment section below. Please subscribe to his channel. And he pointed out how, as we often have said, a lot of these people on television are often paid to promote athletes. And they often aren't really saying what they really feel. They are promoting a product, whether it's an employee with ESPN or Fox Sports or whatever. And the proof to this is listening to what they have to say in recent years about an athlete as opposed to something that they said a few years ago. Now look, are we all entitled to change our opinions over time? Absolutely. I've changed my opinion about certain athletes, and you have. But the problem is when someone says something so blatantly different from what they said just a few years prior, that either makes what they said before a complete and total lie, or what they're saying now a complete and total lie. So, in this video, Dreamers Pro plays audio of Colin Cowherd saying back in 2016. Now, this, of course, was Kobe Bryant's last year. This is when the Lakers were not good at all. And this is when Kobe was a shell of himself. And you saw ESPN going full Kobe hate mode. Colin Cowherd, that's when they had Kobe ranked the 93rd best player in the league after only having him the 25th best player the year before. So they really were hating on Kobe at that time. So Colin Cowherd says at the time that not only was LeBron James the best player in the NBA since at least 2007, when he went on that totally overrated run to the finals. Not only was he the best player at least since 2007, he said that Kobe Bryant had never even definitively been the best player in the league at any given point in his career. He said, look, there are stints when Mike was the best, and then Shaq, and then maybe Tim Duncan, and then LeBron. The whole time, LeBron. Okay. Then he talked about the stats and all of that shit, right? But then he played audio from 2010 when Colin Cowherd interviewed none other than Kobe Bryant himself. He interviewed Kobe Bryant himself and told Kobe that he had been the best, in his opinion, Colin Cowherd, who said Kobe had never had any definitive period being the best player, said that Kobe Bryant was the best player in the NBA for at least most of the last decade. He had been the best player for most of the last decade, and he was the best player in the league in 2009, 2010. So that would include when Colin Cowherd now all of a sudden says LeBron was the best player. Now, why is that? Because as I've said oftentimes, these guys are being paid. In my opinion, this is just my opinion. I can't prove this. I think these guys are being compensated to push the LeBron. I do. Cut Sports, whatever. They're being, the ESPN hierarchy, they're being pushed to promote LeBron James. Nick Wright, who is all of a sudden now the staunchest LeBron fan of all time, 10 years ago was a huge KD fan. Not anymore. Doesn't make sense. A lot of these guys who were Michael Jordan fans, all of a sudden now love LeBron James. Ka-ching. I mean, I can't think of the motivation why they would change all of a sudden. Checks? Shit. You tell me.